this is Jenna Burt, host of the Confessions of a Military Spouse podcast. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach, here to deliver a message to you. This podcast is meant to provide a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to inspire and empower you to live out your wildest freaking dreams and to grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. I am so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that you are present with me on this Tuesday. I'm so grateful that I'm just on this podcast, on this platform with you right now in this moment. I want you to know that you are amazing. I want you to know how worthy you are to this life and to me. I want you to know that you're enough. And I want you to just sit on that for just a second. I know in the last couple of weeks, especially since the first of the year, we've been focusing on cultivating our 2020 vision for the year 2020. I know we've been talking about how to push through to big goals, to keep our big dream in mind, to focus on the vision that we have for our life, for our family, and for what we ultimately want. But today, not that we're shifting gears, but I want to remind you that you have to be present and be present in the present moment, but find joy. Find and focus on gratitude. Because if you continue to find joy and continue to focus on gratitude and continue to be focused on the present moment and be very, very in tune with a grateful heart, you will continue to expound on the blessings that you already have. You will continue to grow in such a massive way. So I want you to think about how we talk about goals and how we talk about visions. And we always, as people, me included, gut check moment, are always looking for the next best goal, next best thing, next best, car, next best house, next best everything. We're always trying to one up, right? We crave perfectionists tendencies in our life, in our career, as a mom, as a dad. Like, we want to be the best of the best, right? And if you aren't in that select group of people that deal with that, maybe you're looking for the next best situation, next best relationship, next best, moment in life, traveling, a trip, a vacation. Whatever it is, that I would say 90% of us struggle with that. And I was sitting there toes deep in the sand. I just got done taking my amazing leaders on an incredible trip to San Francisco. And side note, a lot of people had messaged me like, hey, why'd you pick San Francisco? It was a bucket list city for me. And I really, really wanted to share that moment with these women. These women have become my best friends. These women have become lifers with me. They have been through a lot of different seasons with me. And I wanted to take a moment to just celebrate them and love on them and cheer them on in this moment. So we were toes deep in the sand on Baker Beach in Kirby Cove in San Francisco, and I loved being able to look at the Golden Gate Bridge and be there. And yes, it was colder than all get out, but I wanted to share that moment. And it wasn't until I looked out into the ocean and I realized how vast this world is and how I love taking moments to go to the beach, and I love being fully present. And my focus was to be fully present with my leaders, with my girls, and I wanted to enjoy the moment, because it's not every day that you get to enjoy a vacation like that. It's not every day that you get to be fully present in a city, especially, like, can I just say for a second, mamas out there, when you take a vacation away from your kiddos, even though it's hard, it's so needed. And all of us except two were moms. There were 6 of us, and it was amazing to be kid-free and spouse and partner-free and all of these things where we just got to connect and spend time, and no rushing and no, itinerary, no plans, no, we need to be here, we need to wake up, we need to do, like, it was just very go with the flow. And I love being in present moments like that. And I feel like we need more of that. So I was sitting there and I was just thinking about how we're always go, 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 that we don't stop to essentially like smell the roses. We don't always just sit there and just say, this is what I'm grateful for. This is what I'm like so passionate about that I just need to take a minute and be excited. I think for me, if I reflect back, I hurried and got my bachelor's in nursing practice. So I was a BSN nurse and I was rushing because I needed to get my DNP. So I rushed and got my doctorate, but I didn't take a moment to say, Mariah, good job, and celebrate being a nurse, or take a moment and say, good job, and celebrate being board certified, doctorally prepared nurse practitioner. Like, these are just things that I just was like, okay, check. Like, it was just a checklist. And it wasn't until like life altering moments to where I really stopped and I was like, man, that's what I accomplished. I think we're always grinding and hustling and going, that we don't take intermittent breaks to just say, okay, take a deep breath. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful to be here. And I say that with, a gut check for myself, because so often, especially in a business setting, I'm always looking to continue to achieve and continue to grow and continue to just, empower and inspire amazing people to just do amazing things. It's a passion of mine. And then I'm sitting there and, recently I just launched a one-on-one mentoring. So it's my self-love courses, which you can actually head over to www.borntoshinewellness.com to do those with me. So I started mentoring women outside of what I do as a health coach, outside of anything else, just me and a woman, me and women, because there's groups available, me just connecting on a deeper level with them and just getting them to feel empowered, encouraged, if they're wanting to start a business, to look at their social media and look at their brand and help them develop their superpower and their brand and what they are going for. So recently I just launched that, but then I had to take a second before I fully launched it and was like, hey, Mariah, can I be reflective and present in what I've already accomplished before I go into the next thing? Can I fully be grateful for what I have? And then I think back to when I wanted to be a mom. All I ever wanted to do was be a mom. All I ever wanted in this entire world was have a daughter, name her Bianca Marie, and just like love on her. And then all of a sudden, here she is. She just today celebrated her 10-month being here on this earth, being a blessing in my life. And there are moments in the last 10 months that I have literally been like, she is going to kill me, or this is going to kill me, or this is really hard. And it was really hard for me to kind of get out of that mode of this happened to me and think of it as she's a blessing. She's what I always wanted. I need to be grateful because this is what I wanted. Now, do I sometimes struggle because is it how I wanted it? No. Did I want it to look like this? No. But as I started to get out of my own head, get out of what my blueprint was supposed to look like, and really embrace the presence of my daughter and the moment and being a mother, I was able to accept the beauty. And now I'm in this amazing relationship. I have an amazing relationship with her sister and with her mom, and all of these things that have just really filled me up in such a massive freaking way that I'm like sitting here like, okay, well, I'm a single mom. It doesn't really matter what the other half of her does or doesn't do. I'm just here to embrace and be present with her and love it and love being a mom. Now, being a mom is the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do, but being really present in this is what I wanted, and I wanted this more than anything. So instead of moving on to, when I celebrate her first birthday and when she's 5 and when she's, playing volleyball or basketball or getting into sport. Like, I don't need to be thinking a million steps ahead. I just truly need to be present. I just truly need to love where we are. So I challenge you right now, whether you are in a really tough season where you're like, I can't wait to get here, or you're in this grind hustle mode of, I can't wait to hit this next goal, or you're in this place of, I can't wait for my daughter or son to be here, or I can't wait for my spouse or partner and us to connect or find each other. Maybe you're living a single life and you're like, hey, I want to really find that person. And we're always looking for the next thing, or we're building a house and we're waiting for it. Like, be in the moment where you can just say, okay, I have a roof over my head. I'm appreciative of the years that I spent in this apartment. Now, what am I looking forward to in my new house? Or I've always wanted to be a mom. I was given the gift of being a mom. One of the most magnificent things in this life is creation. It is a miracle, literally a miracle. And then to not only have a miracle happen and occur, you birth your son or daughter, but the miracle of a healthy baby, right? That is a miracle. As a healthcare provider, I see not so healthy babies or situations that didn't go completely start to finish. Like, there are a lot of things that can happen. And the miracle of a healthy, happy baby, that's something to just sit there and say, I'm grateful for. And if we manifest more gratefulness, and if we manifest more times where we are just present, we'll actually be able to really, truly cultivate more blessings. We'll be able to manifest more blessings. We'll be able to get more blessings because we are in this state of gratitude. We are in this state of being completely, fully engulfed in the present moment. I challenge you right now to reflect on the past couple of weeks and the episodes that we've been talking about, connecting to your vision and your why and having a very clear focused dream and going after that regardless of anything that stands in your way, no matter the circumstance or obstacle. But I want you, as you're growing, as you reflect, to really, truly be grateful, to really, truly, put your toes in the sand and look out in the ocean and be completely focused on the fact that you are exactly who you are meant to be. You are exactly who and where you are supposed to be, and that you are a gift in this world, that you are incredible, that you are truly a miracle, and the impact that you can have in this world and that your story can make in the world is remarkable. And I want you to tap into that. I want you to take what I'm saying and really implement it. Because if you truly do have your eyes set on a 2020 vision, and if you really do implement the goal setting that we talked about, and if you really truly do reflect on the moment and really truly do keep the big dream in focus, but then if you take moments where you're present and you're grateful and you find joy in every situation. Now, I'm not telling you that life isn't hard. Life is hard. And even though there's been some hard moments, and I even think about hard moments in, just simply going to San Francisco for the weekend. I could have thought of all the negative things that could be going on in my life and back home and all the things that were weighing on me. But I chose to be completely and fully present. I chose to be completely and fully there. And it was the best weekend. It didn't matter anything else. It was the best weekend, and I wouldn't change a single thing, and I wouldn't take it back. So when I sit there and I'm telling you that this works, this is me sharing with you for the last 4 years my focus. Why you guys have seen me from being depressed, overworked, and suicidal, holding a gun in my hand in the closet, to where I am now. I didn't say my journey wasn't unscathed or didn't have any bumps, didn't have any bruises. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I learned a lot on the way, and this is what's going to help. This is what's going to move the needle forward. This is what's going to make a difference. I promise you that if you just take a moment today, right now, or sometime in your day, to just close your eyes. Hopefully being outside is going to help you. And breathe in and breathe out and just listen to the tree, the wind, the birds, whatever is around you, even the cars if you're in a busy parking lot. And just being fully present and grateful for all the things that you have, the food that you ingest, the clothes that are on your back, the roof that's over your head, the breath that is in your body. Be fully present with it. And just know how remarkable you are as a person. And that if you would just believe it just a little bit more, the way that I believe in you, you could truly change this life. Guys, thank you so much for just being an amazing member of this community. The Your Life Matters podcast is my baby, it's my heart, but truly it's because of you guys that it's still here. And it's because of you guys that I'm passionate about what I do to help amazing, incredible people just truly go after their wildest dreams. If you want to hear more from me, if you want to reach out to me, please reach out to me on Instagram at Dr. Fit White or on Facebook. You can find me at Mariah Karen White. And if you want to, head over to the Born to Shine Wellness.com website, and that is where you'll really get all of what I do. Not just am I a health and happiness coach, not only am I a lifestyle coach, but I'm a one-on-one mentor. I'm a speaker. I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner. I am passionate about helping women. I am passionate about helping you. So I love you. I hope you have an incredible day. Until next time on the Your Life Matters podcast.
What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Your Life Matters podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here. I just ask that you share this episode with somebody. I ask you to just share it and give it to somebody who could potentially need to hear this message. I really am on a mission to help hundreds of thousands of people to believe that their mess is their message and that their story really does matter. And that above all, their life matters. I'm so grateful that you're here. I want you to share this episode. And then on top of that, if you could please leave a rating or a review or both. Let me know what speaks to you. Let me know what you need to hear. Let me know what you've connected with, because that's going to be the best way that I can make sure that I'm giving you guys exactly what you need. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm so grateful for you, and I want you to know the difference and the impact you guys make in my life. I love seeing your messages. I love seeing when you guys private message me or screenshot it and share it on Instagram or Facebook, because it lets me know that this podcast is doing exactly what it was meant to do. And it's to make sure that there's an impact being made and to help remind you and everyone else that your life matters.